What happens when maybe someone has been found floating in water? What's the first thing that is usually done?
Now, when they find that someone is floating in water, is dead now, completely. The first thing they always do, they take a person who is omukuro. So that is a person who will just come, who will be called to that person, and then say, now, who told you to come and kill yourself on water? You are very stupid. You could have not done it this way. Why couldn't you talk to people? Then he just go with a stick, a very good stick, and then he beat him. Zamani watu wakiwa wanatembea, they move a long distance. Reaching somewhere, one will just have to feel thirsty. Around they will say, no, we have no water around here. What we can do, if someone is ready to pass urine, can he just go and give urine to this person? Let him not die. So
urine is not poisonous.
It's not poison. It's a drug. It's a drug, but when you take when you take yours, it's a drug. But if you take from someone else, it's not a drug.
Okay.
That's just water.
Oh, from someone else, it's just water.
It's water. And also, at the same time, these things for suicide. I've just done a lot of research. I will have to give them the remedy for that.
The remedy?
For suicide.
For suicide?
The whole suicide.
Okay.
I'll give the remedy.
Now let's come to let me tell you guys, when you sit with an old man, you'll get knowledge each and every day. That's why most of you ask me, siku hizi nakaa niko najua vitu mingi aje, ni kwa sababu nakaa na kukaa. Ningejua aje urine is medicine, but now I know and you also know. So guys, this is Culture Hub TV, your #1 online TV, and welcome so much to our returning subscribers. We love you so much, and if you have not subscribed and you are here, kindly subscribe, like, and share our content. So today we are on Culture. The last time we talked about suicide. Okay, this time we're on the topic of suicide, and suicide it has a lot of branches, let me say that. Last time we talked about suicide by rope, like facing the hangman's noose. You can also say that. Today we'll be talking about suicide by water, yani kujirusha kwa maji, ama kujirusha kwa maji, I mean. This is Culture with Joy Rehema. Kuka, how are you today?
I'm quite okay, except today I'm happy because the viewers are ready now to listen to what you are talking about.
Me? No, yes. You are the one who will be telling
it's
us.
me,
yes.
Not you.
No,
okay,
what do
fine.
I know about
because you have said you have learned a lot.
Yeah.
You have not learned a lot, and they have not also learned a lot. A lot, and a lot is coming.
It is still coming?
Yes.
Okay, now you can tell us your name for those at least who are new here.
Today, surely, as you have said, we are going to look at the root cause of a person jumping himself into the river or into the dam, or a dam or others. First of all, the root cause is from the clan. The clan is the one which can cause that one, because someone maybe have done that thing in years back, so that maybe they did not cleanse that. So after not cleansing, you'll find out that this the coming generation will start having that problem, and that's why you find out that unless the root cause, we should go back to the clan, the history of the clan. Is there someone who dropped in water? Or what happened? Because this going to kill yourself in water. One is the stress. Now the stress comes in this way. For example, you sit with someone, and then you just start discussing some good things. Reaching somewhere that the spirit, which is against that thing, you are talking, it just come and land into you. Now from there, you will change up immediately. Now when you change up, you start anyway talking as if you want to abuse someone. Now, when someone starts saying, no, this is wrong, you are not saying the right thing. Now from that point, you find out that I better die than just talking to you anymore. Okay. Then you find out someone just go outside and drop himself in water. Especially the families. You can have a family, you talk to your father properly. After talking to your father, maybe he has used what we call cursing. Say, now you went to school and I spend my own money. After spending my own money, now you are earning, you have got a job, you are earning money. Even you don't want to give me money. Now after talking that way, they must say now. Yeah. After they must say, you know that child is the blood of that mzee. Yes. So he say, afadhali weenda kufa. Alafu ato kufe kabisa na kasi yako yote ende hivyo. So after casting that way, you'll find out that from there, that is the spirit of the mzee would have just come into you. I think you have seen this at Nigerian people. They can have something, then they push. You saw it just go like a flash. Yes. So when it just go to the flash into the body, now you say, hey, what is happening? After some time, it changes your minds. So such a thing also is in the parents or the grandparents or it's just in people. Especially those ones who are causing any problems, this one, are aged between 15 to 30. That is the age. But from 30 going upwards, no.
Causing what? Those ones who killed
them in water. Okay. Because it's a form of cursing. So when you just talk to a child and then start giving very bad words, you can even you go and you need a third gets you on the way. Because you don't want to give me some money to eat, you are eating alone. You just go and end up your life that way. Oh, so that thing is always giving someone the stress of going to kill himself. Oh. And also at the same time, if that one kills himself in water, he will have to be buried. Okay. After burying, the Christians will come. With the Christian, they will read only the Bible. But they will not have done the exact cleansing that thing. Should be done. That thing, they should use a herb.
Okay, let's now go back. What happens when maybe someone has been found floating in water? What's the first thing that is usually done?
Now, when they find that someone is floating in water, is dead now, completely. The first thing they always do, they take a person who is Omukuro. You know, in a clan, because I'm talking this one here in a clans, in a clan, but I'm not talking to the tribes, because other tribes have got their own way of handling that.
Now this is the Bukusu people.
The Bukusu people. Okay. The Bukusu people will always take this man, we call a person who can just talk so many bad words to you, is called Omukulo. It is called Omukulo. Omukulo in the Kibukusu. When you ask a Bukusu, they will tell you who is. But that
Omukulo is a person who talks.
He can when he comes to you, he's not your relative, but he was your relative all those years back. So it was integrated, isn't it? Disintegrated. So when it was disintegrated, so that you stay that way, but now, always when he comes, he starts talking ill of you. He tells you are very stupid, you are this way, and he takes your thing and move away. Okay. So when you are sick, he said, why can't you even die now?
Oh, now that is an Omukulo.
So you can just say so many things. Okay. So that is a person who will just come, who will be called to that person, and then say, now, who told you to come and kill yourself on the water? You are very stupid. You could have not done this way. Why couldn't you talk to people? Then you just go with a stick, a very good stick, and then he beat him. So when he beat that one, the spirit that was there, it will just fly away.
Okay, so it's just...
And that beating is not only the beating, but he beats with what we call the harp.
A harp.
A harp. He would have taken the harp in him, and he has washed, so that he just go with that. Also, he has put the harp on that one. Then when he beat that way, so this one here, it not reflected to the family now.
Okay.
It will just go that way.
So he'll just be beaten just like a person who has hung himself.
Yeah, hanging himself.
And can that spirit move out of that body to somebody else, maybe people who are around?
No, it cannot just go to the... That spirit, it will move to the blood. It looks the blood.
Oh, okay.
The heritage. And if you do that way, it will not come to the blood this way. It will be hanging somewhere.
Around.
So now, no, it cannot even hang around. It will just hang out and move away completely.
Okay.
Because you don't know where the spirit is going.
Yeah, sure.
But if you live that without doing it that way, it will still come to the home, and then we find that someone also is in water.
Okay, so after now Omukulo beating that person with herbs,
yes,
are there specific people who are supposed to take that body?
Yes, after that Nini, after making that way, that's what we call cleansing anyway. So after cleansing that, now they just call the clan themselves. They take it, the old ones, and also they take those ones who have never given birth. Especially now those who have never given birth, or who has given birth but now he's old enough. So he's the one who go and take that one from there.
Why?
But the person who is still giving birth, or who has never just given birth, it is something like a curse again. Because although the spirit has gone, but that one will have to remain in him. It will just like a spark. You hold a spark. But now, psychologically, that person also will have that one psychologically. I remove this one from the river. So will I just be married?
Oh, okay.
Will I do this? Or if I just get married, will my child be like this? Or I will beat myself. So that is stigmatized.
So they usually take somebody who does not have a child, so that spirit cannot that person.
Or who has no child, or he has got children, but he has stopped giving birth.
Okay, who will not give birth again.
Yes.
So now after taking out the body, what happens?
Now after taking out the body, they will have to take the mortuary. These days they take it to the mortuary.
Okay, now.
But to us, to Bukusus, after taking out from there, they put on the ground outside, on the bank,
of the
river or the bank of the dam, so that they wait time. They keep on waiting time. They just cover with leaves, so that they can after midnight. They just go and take that body and bury it.
Kidogo tu. Now covering with the leaves, are there specific leaves that are supposed to cover?
Yes, we have the leaves called kamapuhu in Kibukusu. The other one, kamalano, kamasiopo. Those are the leaves that they are very difficult. I love those kamapuhu, kamashopo. Those are the leaves. And the commercial they are there even in
why?
Because those leaves are meant that if someone has that, it is like a herb also. Because those leaves are real herbs now. They cannot allow anybody, that spirit, to come in the home. That's why they use those leaves. Especially kamapuhu and
kamashopo. Okay.
So that. But in Kimila, those are the best leaves for the trees that they can just make what we call a sinako or namuhima. So that namuhima is a very small house, whereby they just use that one to build that one, so that when they call all the good spirits, they will come there. That one we shall come to it later on, not right now.
Okay.
Let it not eat your head.
Oh, it's because I had the name Namuima during the circumcision process.
Yes.
You know, it is a heart for the man, man of the of the home or?
That one, I cannot talk it now because it will confuse the topic.
Okay, no problem.
So that one, Muima, if you want it, we shall talk it alone so that everybody must understand.
We shall plan a day for that. So now after covering the body with the leaves, they wait for?
They wait for the time of burying now. They just go home.
They leave the body there?
Yes, they leave that body there. So they just go home and then look a place, not in the really home, in a place outside, so that they dig a very good grave.
A normal grave?
A normal grave. Now from there at night, they just bury at exactly midnight. So those midnight, they say that the spirit must move away from the home. Not
why midnight?
Because in midnight, they want to say, because that spirit, even if they use that drug to drive it away, they don't want that spirit anymore. Because that is like a cursing corpse. So when they put there, they believe that the bad spirits move at night.
Yes.
And now that when they part that one, that bad spirit will move away, going anywhere they just.
But not in the compound.
Not in the compound. But they also in the compound, they bury outside, just on the road their side. So that the grave will not put there. You saw there are some others who put there the cross, but that one will not put there the cross. They just clear it completely flat, and then they just leave that one, and then they can spread all. But when the people, if you want that one not to come again, they use the same herb, which is the omukulo used on there. When it was
beating
just
the body.
A body. So this one here, they bring that same herb to just spread on the grave. That when you go, don't come back to our children.
Not the spirit.
Yeah, the spirit.
Okay.
But now, what I discovered and what I have discovered, the only drug that can be used is the sea salt.
Now?
These days, sea salt is the best so far because that one will kill the spirits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is what they use today?
No, today, people now are using that one. When someone, because they cannot tell you. Because that one here is something when someone said, why can't you just use the salt? And when they use salt, they say, now we have not dreamt that person. You know, when he's not there, when he's there, you dream. You say, hey, we have lost, come back. Hey, Wanyama is that Wanyama, okay. Now you would say, no, why do you leave me outside like this? So when they just use the salt, you find out that it will never come.
But the salt was not used traditionally?
No.
Just using the herbs?
The herbs.
And the spirit never came back?
They never came back.
Now the people who are burying that body, are they the same people like we said when somebody has hung themselves, you say they take somebody who is drunk or somebody who has never had children, right?
Yes.
Is it the same with this person who has himself?
Up to now, still culture will remain culture and the taboo will never change. So if you change and then you go in Christianity, you find out that your house will be demolished in that manner that those spirits will have to be coming. You have a child and you see with a child and the child is dying. When you take it to the hospital, they cannot see the diseases, but the child is dying.
Okay.
So such a thing, especially the cursing of the parents. You know, if parents are also watching, they should understand that when you just talk something bad towards your child, you are cursing that one. And if you curse that one, it is you who is going to suffer. Because that one, when he dies, maybe tomorrow you have also your other children. That same spirit will go to the other children, so that it will just be moving around.
In the generation, they say the power of the tongue.
in the generation. Okay. So if you want to do it better, just always, if you give education to the child, leave him just alone. He has also the problems he's having. But in most cases, this is death. When you come and find out, it is environmental. When the child is employed, maybe they is getting a lot, very little amount. And then you find that he would have given you so much. And maybe you don't have. So going to borrow, you will not have, or he will not have. So when he come and say, Papa, you help me, you say, me, I gave you money, we went to school. Now from there, you just go, even I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your face. Now this, it will have to influence this in any child. Then say, if I get only 30,000, the rent is there. Now my touch is there. All these things are there. When I give father 1,000, he refused. Okay, fine, let me go. Then from there, he take the courage of going to water. And then he just drop in water. Okay,
and that is not good.
And that's not very good, surely.
Okay.
And then that's why we say, we old people, let us now just leave children alone. Let us just leave them alone. If they have something, they will give you. And if they don't want, okay, fine. They will understand. Okay. Yes.
So can you tell us the difference between the rituals done traditionally when somebody throws themselves in water and today?
Yeah, the ritual of today, people have now gone to hide themselves in the church. Because all things which are in the church are the things that actually will cause problems again. Because they will not have cleansed anything. So the difference is, up to this minute, unless you use the herbs, there's nothing you have done. Okay. A person who have dropped in water, don't go and pray that we pray and then come and party as usual. That one you are causing problems. And that is where the Christians are just causing they are losing the way of helping the community. Because when I was born as a black man, I will remain as a black man. Even if I do what, I will remain that way. But my taboo, it will remain. You will never change.
You'll never change.
Because one thing, also it comes like this also, Nini. If someone, you have your sister who is from your uncle's daughter, and this uncle's aunt's daughter, so that when this one gets married, or they just have in love and then give birth, you see that was also a curse.
Yeah,
it is a very bad,
because they are relatives.
They are relatives. That blood will have to haunt you. So that's why
blood of suicide.
Yes, of suicide will have to come. So that you see that when you see it, you'll find out that whenever the people will say, but why did you marry your sister? This one's your pastor. Why do you marry? Now that one through as environmental, you'll find out that you are attacked now psychologically. Now you say, now I don't want to be seen anymore. Let me go and throw myself in water so that I don't want it to be seen. So someone can go that way. Sure. But when we see that the people realize that he has gone that way, so that nobody can also come and have the same, they make rituals. Okay. And the rituals they do for herbs, and also the herbs.
The herbs are the main rituals.
Yeah. So when you see that they kill a sheep, a sheep within Christianity, they finish that because they say Jesus was a sheep, he died on the cross, and that's a sheep. Well, no problem. But the herb must be used. Even as much as you pray, otherwise there's a sheep, there's no sheep, but the herb is there. That one's quite okay.
Okay. So what if somebody threw themselves in a well, a kisima? Then akatolewa and the rituals were done. Are people supposed to drink water from the same well?
Now you want to tell me, let me ask you a question. if he trapped in that water, and it's a permanent well, isn't it? So that he died from there, he's gone, and then you sell the land there. Someone come without not knowing. Will you not drink the water?
They will drink.
They say when the water kills someone, it has killed here, and then they say, take water and we drink. You see, when you take water, you drink, there's nothing. That one you just drink.
It has no problem.
There's no problem. Only you say, you cleanse that one now. You didn't know what made him to go in water.
Yeah, sure.
So you cannot stop giving water and drinking water.
The water is
or now, if a cow, maybe a child go and then near the cow and then a cow kills a boy. So you will say this cow, you will sell it. That's yours.
Okay. Okay, so there's this scenario I've seen. There's a child who fell in water somewhere. Then there was she drowned.
Yes.
Then someone came
and covered.
No, it's not cover. She tried to save that child, but now the child was already dead. Then up to date, that girl she's not okay upstairs.
Who saved the girl?
The one who saved now the girl who had drowned.
Yes.
What happens in such a scenario? Because people
now, it is this way. Because the girl is the one who just helped the fellow girl
out, but she was already dead.
It is this way. For example, we are talking as we are talking like this. You know the goodness of mind or the badness. So maybe the goodness is more than the badness. So that you die on the spot. You will be affected psychologically. So when you are affected psychologically, the brain will not just be as you have been. It will be disturbed.
Yeah.
So there will be the network will just get lost. So that if you cannot come and get what we call guiding and counseling properly, you will find out you will not make it.
Okay.
Because they will say, no, that one, it was her own turn, but your turn is coming. So please, don't think so much.
Oh, that was because some people usually say that the spirit has entered. Now the spirit of that girl.
I'm telling you, but the spirit can be removed. After removing that way, they just give her the drug you watch and then they cancel it.
Yeah, but now the psychological torture cannot be removed.
It can not be removed immediately, but until you just come for counseling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so guys, I think now the rituals done when somebody has killed themselves. And by the way, the rituals for the males and females the same. Ama kuna different rituals for the men, ama different for the female.
That one, a dead body is a dead body.
Okay.
So they cannot just say this is for men and this for women. No, it is for human. Because after all, when you look at that girl and that boy, she has got the hand right hand and also left hand. This left hand means female, and the right hand is male. So it's only one.
Okay.
So one is having both man and woman.
Oh, sure.
So they can do it alone. But now, because of the heavy stomach that we are carrying, because we want to eat so much, we say, for women we do this way. For men we do this way.
Okay, so guys, I think Kuka's advice to the parents, you should be nice to your kids, and that's one of the reasons as to why most young people commit suicide. So on our next topic, we'll be talking about suicide by those people who are found dead near the roads. Yeah, near the roads. And by the way, even if you're a Christian, it is advisable, as much as you pray, to try using the herbs. They're also very important. Sinda Kuka. See, they're also very important.
Who? The Christians?
Yeah, they are to use the herbs.
No, the herbs are written in the Bible. Okay. Go and read the last one, Revelation 22, verse 1 up to 3. Okay. It is there.
The herbs are there.
For Ezekiel 47, it is there. When you go in the Psalms, it's there. When you go in the beginning, in the Genesis, it's there. Okay. So even Christians use the herbs to make yourself to heal your body. not just thinking that was
devilish behavior.
Now also the other thing which I should also advise people, the Christians especially, let them just take this, because the Christians eat in tanga saumu, they eat tangawizi, they use also suka is namasaka, they eat that one, they eat what we call a saka. All these one are leaves. So when you eat leaves, and then tomorrow you say, I don't want it to go witchcraft. Is that witchcraft?
No, it is not witchcraft. They're just herbs.
Let us use that one. Let us call a spade a spade.
Sure.
No. And those one who say, I don't want to use herbs, you go in his house. What is he always eating? Has he ever eaten any greens? If he has ever eaten greens, that one's a herb.
Yeah, it's true. So guys, we have talked about suicide and you have heard everything we have talked about. If you have kept it up to this time, I am so glad. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Keep it Culture Hub TV, and we'll be having more and more topics. And if you have a topic that you want us to talk about, you can write down our comment section and we'll talk about it. So till next time, on Culture with Joy Rehema and Kuka Misiko. Bye.
Asandi,
yes.
Thank you very much.